Example of the spinal cord inside a vertebra. So this bone structure, this is the vertebra, okay? And the gray matter is actually, it looks brown, but it's actually gray matter. It's this H-shaped area here, okay? And then the white matter is right here, okay? Don't mind Dr. Hurst talking in the background. Okay. Now, the meninges, those are the membranes that surround different parts of the spinal cord. So, if you look carefully here, you see that there is a meninx right here, that white one. That white one is the dura mater. The dura mater is the outermost meninx of the spinal cord. It's white and it goes all the way down here. The green layer right here, that green layer is the arachnoid mater, okay? So the arachnoid mater is just underneath the dura mater, okay? Now, the pia mater is this gray area, and this gray membrane directly surrounds the spinal cord. It directly adheres to the spinal cord. So that's the innermost layer of the different meninges that surround the spinal cord, okay? Now the epidural space would be the space right here because there's the dura mater, so epidural is the area around the dura. And then the subarachnoid space is the space right here because it's underneath the arachnoid mater. So that's the subarachnoid space there. So the epidural space is where they give epidurals for women who are doing childbirth. But then if someone wants spinal anesthesia or if they want to do a lumbar puncture, then they go farther and puncture the dura and arachnoid mater and get cerebrospinal fluid from the subarachnoid space, okay? Now spinal nerves, these are the spinal nerves here. They exit out the intervertebral foramina. And you have there's a root right here, that would be the dorsal root. There's a root right here, that would be the ventral root. And then you see here, it's the outer layer is taken off, but here you see a little bump right there. That bump is the dorsal root ganglion that comes from these fibers here, okay? And then finally, you have what's called an paravertebral ganglion. So a paravertebral ganglion is this one here because you actually have a line of, you actually have a plexus here that is parallel to the spinal cord, so that's your paravertebral ganglion.